Hello, 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 and welcome back. We are right where we left off. We had just made it to Gritgate. We have entrance to the Barathramite Enclave here. We'll start off by just taking a quick look at what everybody has. Murpheo always has like an obscene amount of lead slugs if you're looking for them. This is the place to get them. Similarly, they always carry a pickaxe. If you didn't pick the one up in Joppa and you haven't seen any just kind of lying around, then this is the place to get one as well. Other than that, I don't think there's really anything we want to buy. They can, I believe, identify stuff as well as repair. 12 drams to find out what that is. Sure. It is a skill soft plus for single weapon fighting. Okay, how much to repair that? Because okay, we can definitely sell it for more than we paid to get it repaired, so actually pretty good. And then here we can also have stuff identified. No idea what that was. It was something. What did they just ID for us? I think it was the Gritgate Recoiler. Which makes sense. Okay, that's an acid grenade. And that was something else that oh, it was a sturdy carbine. Interesting. Everything here is sturdy for some reason. I actually may buy that. I think the Electro is good. The Electro is really good. It's probably objectively better than the carbine, but this is just rapid fire nonsense. Let's also ID that because why not? Okay, so let's grab the actually, before we buy anything, sorry to be doing this in a weird order, we're gonna go speak to Otho here, who's gonna allow us to take the next quest. If you look at Otho, he's always gonna be disliked because he refuses people entrance to Gritgate, so it's generally not a great idea to drink with him. Although in this case, we don't care about any of these factions here, so for once, we actually will drink with them. A little bit of extra Barathramite rep. And we swell with inspiration to name our slender folded carbide longsword. And it's taken on new qualities. Okay, so that comes from a mod I'm using. You can find that in the link below. It's called Your Own Personal Relics. This now has +1 to its penetration rolls and a 14% chance to dismember. This is actually huge. It's a really cool mod, I recommend it. It just makes naming items a little more interesting. Okay, we now have a chance to dismember. That's actually crazy. I'm gonna call this Otho's Otho's shaver. There we go. And I'm going to just keep it regular folded carbide blue just so I can ID it a bit better. We'll grab a few more bits of rep here. And then we'll say, it says here, Cut is a very unforgiving place. You're worthy to study with us. Take these. Return when you're ready to discuss the signal. Okay, he's given us a EMP grenade Mark III, which is actually a really good grenade. Keep hold of that because you're going to want to learn how to craft those for the late game. Now, because we didn't do this at level 18 or under, go to Golgotha, we don't get a free carbine. Oh, I just got an achievement. You ready to discuss the signal? Yes. So basically he's saying now, go to Bethesda Susa and figure out what's going on with the beetle at the bottom of that. And you're going to want to speak to Q-Girl before you do that as well. She's going to give you a data disk. Apparently we can't find the path to her, which is probably nonsense. She's definitely sleeping, because that's all the Barathamites like to do, is just sleep all day. They're kind of living the dream. Q-Girl, where are you? You're there. Okay. Wake up. Also, we should do the water ritual with you as well. You're disliked by oozes. Never mind. That's a shame. There we go. Grab that data disk there. So now we're kind of done here. I think it's definitely worth speaking to everybody before we leave. Especially because we're going to want to pick up some recipes for our tinkering. And in fact, I think one of the biggest things we have to do, maybe this episode, is we need new armor, quite desperately. And we also need some interesting recipes, I think, to make our existing armor, a little bit better. So, let's see, they got a rubber suit, plaster for bonnet. I want the carbine, for sure. And I'll grab the sturdy grit gate recoiler, that comes to 240. Luckily we can make that easy. Let's yeet the elastin slippers as well. Okay. And with that we will equip our brand new carbine. Make sure that that's loaded. We now have a grit gate recoiler as well. Let's quickly take a look at that because I think that had a new battery type in it. Yeah, let's just remove that and see what it is. It's a fidget cell. Gross. It's like the worst one you can get. Let's put a solar cell in here. And that will charge up on its own now. So before we leave, speak to Appraisal here. Wake up. They're going to have a bunch of data disks. Coprocessor, EMP Mark II, shotgun shell, vibroblade. Okay, we can't learn any of these. I wouldn't mind grabbing the robotics housing, but I don't think we need it right now. And I think we also want to speak... Where are you? Hold up. Let's just wait here a moment. Right, so you are Appraisal. Jacobo. There you are. I don't know where Jacobo was lingering. Okay. Jacobo, what do you have? You have morphogenetic, which is fun, but this is like a level 3 thing. Never mind. And before we properly leave, we're going to want to just loot these chests for free stuff. Blaze injector. That's going to be very important. We're going to want as many of those as possible. We're also going to grab these. Short bow. Bunch of other stuff that I don't really want. Okay, we did get a bit of Resha floor there, which is great. So now we're going to leave. Our current AV is only 5, so this needs to change. And I think I'm going to play it a little bit dangerously. And we're actually going to go explore the jungle. And maybe some ruins as well. Maybe a bad idea, but we really just need armor at this point. So, also, I do slowly want to start heading up towards Ezra up here as a new kind of home base for us. So, let's do that. We do have jungle lore, so we should be able to traverse the jungle pretty easily. How many skill points do we have unspent right now? 142. Okay. You know what? Let's just pop our head into this ruin here. Hopefully it doesn't get too spicy. Okay, that is officially far too spicy. I think. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop a precognition. Temporal fugue. Unfortunately, some of our clones spawned on the other side of the wall here, which is really unfortunate for us. We're going to wall off this guy first and foremost, and I'm going to start to sunder this dude. And by the way, this is a GOATFOK shaman. They are named characters who have their own rep. And they're all espers. Okay, there we go. He blew up. We got 1500 XP for that. And we did 105 damage on that final attack there, which is amazing. Take these guys out. Try not to get shot by our own guy, which is exactly what just happened. Okay. Good stuff. Actually, kind of can't believe that we are still alive at this point. Temporal Fugue will end very shortly, so we do need to get a move on here. Okay, there they go. Goodbye, Fugue clones. I miss you. Okay, big hit there from the GOATFOK. I'm going to go one more turn, and then I'm going to heal. This beetle also, yeah, of course. As if the goats weren't enough, we now have a beetle on our back. Why is that droid scrambler thing there? What? Weird. A little bit of a bug, maybe. We are going to pop our Witchwood bark, firstly. It didn't really do much. That's a shame. In that case, I'm going to pop Salve Injector. That's the question, isn't it? I'm gonna risk it all. I'm gonna say no. How are these guys looking? Injured, fine. Badly wounded, perfect. Alright. Time to pop an Herbery. There goes one. Told you, we're risking it all right now. Oh no, that's not what we wanted to see. Where is that sower? We don't have eyes on the sower, unfortunately. And we don't have clairvoyance off cooldown. So, I think with that in mind, we may need to run here. We did get a big chunk of XP out of that. I'm starting to regret not using precognition a little bit. Problem now is we can very easily run into more goats out here. You know what I mean? Go down here and hold. Okay. We managed to get away with it. The problem now being that we used all of our Herberies. There will be more. There'll be plenty more. However, it's good to have them right now if we're going to go and do some shenanigans, you know? Stand here and reload. What we'll do here is use a force wall from... I don't know if this will work. I don't think it will. Nope, it totally will. Alright, let's sunder the Hornblower. And then let's go around and start just popping this guy. Huge. Alright. Oh, baby. This is what I like about playing an Esper, you know? It's very, like, high risk, especially at this time. You just get so powerful in the end. Also, these livid creepers, pretty good to kill. They give 500 XP each. You just stand slightly away from them, and they can't really do anything. Get him. There we go. Level 20. I think I'm going to start saving up a little bit of our mutation points. I think we can go for one more mutation. I think that's not a bad idea. How much do we get in the next? Okay, we get one, a D4 instead of D3s. Okay. Keep exploring here. Get rid of this guy. Kill those guys from afar for a bunch of free XP. Go. Alright. Now let's head back to where we just were and see if we can finish what we started. Now we do have precognition this time. And let's cast clairvoyance. Okay, I'm seeing the goatfolk sower right there. I'm gonna sunder them. I'm gonna skip a little bit of time. I'm gonna see if we got any loot that wasn't blown up by the sowers. We get some strange plants. Those are grenades that the goatfolk sowers are throwing at us. Until you ID them, they'll be called strange plant. You can see they're actually sower seeds, and those are grenades essentially. All right, what do we have here? A scoped Isaacar rifle. Okay. And we have some chainmail. I think we're going to equip this. Since it's better than leather armor. Gives us an extra point over AV. We're going to see what else is here. We have a steel helmet, which is extra AV, but I do like having the Nullworm skull. Silver Ronger, we'll take that. This is all worth money. We could be taking all of this extra loot here. There's also a feathered rubber suit there. I think I want to grab that. Doesn't weigh that much. Okay, we do have some juice saps over here. We also have a sower that I can see right there. I'm going to sunder them. Before I do that though, let's pop clairvoyance, see if there's anyone else who's a bit more of a threat. Okay, that is another huge group of goatfolk. Holy cow. These ruins really are insane. You can see though, there's a couple of nice chests. We do have a place to run back to. I think let's start. The sower is by far our biggest threat right now. So let's explode that guy. Let's get some boys on the job here. Let's let some people come in, and then we're just going to kind of stand here and see what happens. The worst thing that would happen right now is that we just get shot by our own guys. Okay, time to fall back. I think we just dismembered that goatfolk. We did, we cut his hand off. That's that 17% chance that we had. Very cool. Alright, head back. Try and drag this guy out one by one. Give him the old swipe. He's dropped his sword. Okay, there's another guy coming as well. gotta hit, my dude. You really got to do better than that. Still, melee isn't really our strong suit right now. Big hit there on that guy. Come on, man. There we go. Right. Get swiped. Get sundered. Alright, it's over. Okay, we got a carbide folding hammer, steel buckler, ape fur gloves. What are we currently using on our hands? We are using plaster fur, okay. Those are much better. Right, let's wait until everything's off cooldown here, and let's go back. We do kind of want to finish what we started. This guy's flying. Ah, interesting. You see there, the game just said there's nothing there for you to swipe at. That happens if the enemy is flying. So this guy clearly has a pair of like mechanical wings, which is what these strange tubes are. These are worth a decent amount of money. Very cool, very interesting. What we're gonna do is we're gonna sunder him. I'm going to start by putting a force wall around this guy. So he can't do anything. Okay, they've just been knocked prone. Never mind. I'm still going to sunder them anyway. There they go. He gets swiped. Okay, that's maybe too many guys. Let's bring our squad in. Do not shoot me, for the love of God. Alright, we good? We're good. No, you left it. You left the guy here, guys. Thanks for that. Alright. Now we're good. Right, let's ID these. There we go. Mechanical wings. These are kind of interesting. They're not very good in my opinion. They do give you extra rep with birds, which can be useful. But we mainly want them so that we can sell them. So I'm going to grab those. I'll also grab the elastin skin suit. Carbide longsword. Okay. Alright, let's go back here. And let's start by casting some clairvoyance. Grabbing this elastin skin suit. So we know for a fact there's still folks chilling out over here. Let's try and bait them out. A two-handed folded carbide battle axe. That's a nice weapon. Not for us, unfortunately, with our crappy strength. So I think next level we may be getting attribute point. Where is he? Come over here. Get swiped. Alright, they drop their sword. And they also drop some kind of artifact. Freezing carbide battle axe. Okay. I was literally about to say, I swear there's more goat folk this way. Okay, so clairvoyance on the sower. Where is he? There he is. And let's just pop him with a little sundermind. Just hold here. And we're hopefully getting some decent loot from this place. Getting a good amount of XP as well. Just sunder that guy from back here. Take out the goat folk bully here. He's been dismembered. We cut his left arm off. Take a look at that, look. He's missing his left arm and left hand. Unlucky. Almost feel bad if he wasn't an absolute shitlord. Alright. Okay, what do we have here? we have a bunch of stuff, including 3 portions of canned habitol, which is real nice. And we're going to pour this into another container. We do have a honey container there. We have a homoelectric wrist warmer. I don't think that's implemented yet. Oh, it is. Extra cold resist. That's actually amazing for us. Plaster for sneakers are incredible. Mostly because they sell for a lot of money. You can see between 270 drams and 430 drams. They also have resistances. We will equip them because they are better than our crocozzins. The fullerite gauntlets are also good, but they're very heavy. I'm actually going to leave these. How much do we think they're worth? They're worth quite a bit, but... No, we're almost full of... Yeah, we're carrying too much. We are now overburdened. Best way to remedy that is, if you remember last episode, we picked up a whole bunch of these chain guns. Just rip them apart. That saves you £40 right there. Okay. Okay, we also dismembered that guy. This is a solar power station. Very cool. Pop a nugget. Okay. This Masterwork Issachar rifle, we're going to dismember that as well. And by dismember, I mean dismantle. So that was definitely we took some risks there. I probably shouldn't, but I will poke my head downstairs. We are in a ruin, so there is a chance for some really nice stuff. Okay, I'm not seeing anything super scary right off the bat, other than this gelatinous frustrum down here, which can be a bit of an iffy fight if you're not careful. Looks like the grave robber is dealing with them right now. There's also a chain gun, but I'm less worried about that. I just want to peek this place a little bit, you know? Right, we grab the honey from that vase. Okay, let's just hold here, wait for clairvoyance to come back. Okay, we have a turret tinker here. I think they may be trapped. Okay, it's a low light laser turret tinker, which means they're going to put down laser pistol turrets, which we actually want, assuming they don't kill us, of course. The reason we want that is because we can use swipe in dueling stance to pick them up for free. Both to use and also to sell. So this one here was a lot of damage, honestly. Okay, we did swipe that one. He did drop the laser turret. I am a little scared here. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pop precognition, since we are taking quite a bit of damage. Let's try and get up and around. There we go. Right, keep on them, boys. Okay, I think they took out the laser turret, but I don't know if they killed the Tinkerer. So we'll grab the chem cells. Those are free. And I'm not sure if we picked up the... Okay. There we go. We've picked up a weird artifact. And that will be the laser pistol. It is, of course, jacked. Not that that's really any good to us right now. Let's heal until full. Okay. There's another turret tinkerer down here, as well as what looks like maybe a sleep beard. I don't know how I feel about that. This is a chain gun turret tinker. You know, I think I might leave. The sleep beard can be an issue. They can freeze you, and I don't think we have 10 cold resist, which isn't really enough in my opinion. We do have temporal fugue though, so if things get a bit spicy, we can call on that again. Okay, I think there's a chain gun around the corner. There is. I'm gonna rip this apart immediately. Grab all the free ammo. Okay, I can hear stuff being put down. You absolute stinker. Okay. Well, we got rid of the turret tinkerer anyway. Gonna have to find a way to deal with this guy now. I think the best way is for us to just put a force wall between him and us. And then we can shoot through this. And they can't. There's another one though, apparently, right around the corner. Oh my lord, what? Please tell me that they can't get past that. Oh no, they absolutely can get past that. Okay. Well, you know what? I cast Temporal Fugue. Okay, luckily they instantly dismembered. Alright, get them, boys. Or just stand there and do nothing. Okay, no idea what they're doing over there. I'm gonna let them do it. And I'm gonna heal up. Okay, we definitely are a little under-leveled for this area. Of course, there's a chain gun right next to the exit. But we will be back here for sure. I think right now what I want to do is head over to Ezra. So what did we cut off here? Ah, this is great. You see this sensory ganglion? You see it gives 1 extra ego and minus 500 ooze rep. We can actually equip that. Yeah, that goes on the face slot. As you can see here, we're now wearing an ooze's face over our face. But let's get out of here and let's head up towards Ezra and hopefully get some decent trading going. Pick these bullets up. There we go. Nice dismemberment there. And let's rip this chain gun apart as usual. Okay. So, we do want to go to Ezra, which is over here. I'm going to rely on hopefully not getting lost. I will mark ruins. It's a big risk, but because we have all of our skills off of cooldown, we can risk it. Okay, it doesn't look that bad so far. Man, I would love those books. Are these machine walls? No, that's quartzite. As long as there's not goats everywhere, we're okay. Yeah, it's just Naphtali, it looks like. Get dismembered. Come closer. Oh, hello. We've been shamed. There's also a chrome idol here. Or what used to be a chrome idol. Disliked by crabs. Disliked by birds. The problem with killing these guys is you lose robot rep. Robot rep's pretty handy in the end game, but honestly I love fighting robots. Like chrome pyramids and stuff. The only robot I genuinely hate, and I think is probably the hardest enemy in the game, is Gal. But we'll talk about them if we ever encounter one. For now, give me fugues. Bad throat. Luckily we do have a little bit of cold resist, so as soon as we go below up minus 100, we'll be free. Like that. Although we are now overburdened because our spheres of negative weight are not working. Meaning we're going to have to drop something, and it's going to be this leather armor. There we go. Take that. Well, there goes the chrome idol. We're now despised by robots. And favoured by birds. Love it. Okay. What do we got here? Chain gun. Rip that garbage apart. Let's just do this the good old-fashioned way. Brute force. What in the hell is this? Oh, it's an unplenished godhead. Of course. I have a gelatinous wedge. Is there anything here that we want? I don't think there is. I think I'm just going to leave, honestly. I'm going this way around because I want to avoid the rivers and the lakes, because they can be really nasty, and because I also want to visit the ape village. Admired by mysterious strangers, pariahs, all of that good stuff. Have my water, my friend. We're now favoured by pariahs. That's really good. This guy does have a quest. We are going to take it. Okay. And I'll mention that quest when we get around to it. You're also admired by pariahs. Hated by a random village that we don't care about. So again, have my water. And you know what? Take some secrets, my friend. We're now favoured by the village. We can actually bring this guy as a follower if we want. One thing that I always recommend you do, and again, like I said, I'm kind of cutting between like gameplay and like maybe tutorializing a little bit if you're a new player and you're still watching. Always buy this, unless you've already found a copy. And always buy the adverts for the hidden workshops. They might seem expensive, but they're really not, and they're always worth it, in my opinion. Okay. You see those mechanical wings are worth 400. Let's get rid of all of the garbage that we're holding. Like this and one of those. This book, the corpus, is really important. It's the only way to really know what the cure is for fungal infections. We're going to read ours now real quick just so we get an idea. Let's see, go to the last page. So you always need gel. And we need wine. Okay, gel and wine. And then we're going to need a raw leech corpse. So the jungle would be the place to come for these. It's normally nullworms, but it's a leech in this instance. Also going to look at this advert. You can see that this legendary Glover is west of the Freehold. We won't be going to the Freehold anytime soon, unfortunately, but when we do, it's going to be fun. Let's grab a little bit more lore before we leave. You can also get some really interesting people spawn in here sometimes. And we're going to go speak to Yerl, who is a trader. Who has nothing we want? No, nothing we want. We do have a lot of gear. We should probably drop some stuff off back at the stilt. But hopefully if we make it to Ezra, we won't need to. Right, who have we got around here? It's a Ciderer, which I think is maybe a new character, I think. Who's this guy? Just a random grave robber. What gear do you have, my friend? You are using a plaster for jerkin. Also, before I forget, do we want to equip this laser pistol? I think that we do. Just for style points. Okay, this guy's carrying 2 herbaries. Definitely want those. So let's get rid of the, let's get rid of the rubber suit. That's 100 right there. And then get rid of... We don't need this anymore. We can get rid of this. Okay. So we've got 2 herbaries back in our inventory. Good stuff. Also a bunch of laser turrets here that I would love to disarm, but we're not going to. Okay, let's keep moving. Just gonna skirt around the lake here. As always, let's start with a clairvoyance just to make sure that there's nothing spooky happening around us. Okay, well, right there we saw a grenade go off. That means there's a GOATFOK sower. And this fool has foolishly walked into my sightline, meaning I can now sunder his mind. They're also hated by the freehold and pariahs, which is good for us. So let's just start sundering them. There we go, it's game over. Okay, what do we have in here? Let's try and ID it real quick. I'm going to grab that because I'm going to use Temporal Fugue right now, as well as Precognition. So I want to grab this chest. Now I'm going to move up and start taking these fools out. Okay, we dismembered that Yurt Warden. We do have a Puma here on the way. We have one more sower that we can see. Let's just like fall back here. Yeah, we need to get to that. Here's what we do. We tell this guy to attack this guy and hold them down. Quickly as you can, buddy. Okay, they're dead. I just saw them die. I'm gonna pop Witchwood Bark. Hopefully we don't get confused. We did not. Good, that's gonna heal us up a little. Take out this Puma. Just shoot it because melee is not our strong suit at all. Okay, are we good? Say no to precog. Okay. Give me the heals. Good, good, good. Alright, we did it. Before I do any looting, let's check over here a little bit more. We have one more GOATFOK bully there, just chilling. So let's give him the headache of a lifetime. We do have steel plate mail. I'm considering equipping stuff like that because we need it. So we have carbide gear, steel helmet, vine weave tunics, a grandfather horn and a nylon body pack. I think we have the nylon body pack already. Yeah, we are using a body pack. Wait, was that a face? No, it's a hand and feet. Somebody got their hand and their feet cut off. That's rough. Grab the, Ooh, okay, that's actually a good one. Woolly carbide boots. I think we want those. How much do they weigh? Well, they weigh 15 pounds. Maybe we get one extra AV. We do lose a lot of dodge value from that, but we get 2 extra AV. That's actually huge. Keep exploring. Alright, and then we leave. There's a historic site there. We will attempt that fairly soon, but not right now. Smell roasted boar, would you like to investigate? No. That's a GOATFOK village. Hopefully we get over the... Yep. Alright. We are here. First thing we want to do, look at these statues. Now, I believe we are friendly with trees. These are all just lore. I believe we're friendly with trees, so I don't think we have to worry about being punished by the trees. And those addy flies we can just destroy as we encounter them using Sunder Mind. Just free XP at this point. Okay, now we hit an Omen Porch. Probably buy a skill. Yeah, let's buy a little skill. We've got 230 points. Getting Nostrums wouldn't be bad. Apothecary would be nice, but I don't think we're going to get that anytime soon. Lunge. What does Lunge and Dueling Stance do? Attack an opponent with +1 to your penetration roll. It's guaranteed to hit. That's actually very good. Otherwise... No, I just want to look. Proselytize would be a really good one for us. Like a really, really good one. I may save for Proselytize. Okay, we need 23 intelligence to take Tinkering level 2. We can learn Shield for free, so I'm not worried about that. We could go Customers and Folklore. We can get Trash Divining for free though, is the problem. Yeah, I'm gonna save. We're gonna save for Proselytize. You can learn it for free, but not right now, we can't. Because we need to trade in Mechanimist Rep for that, and we need Mechanimist Rep. Okay, there's the Earl of Omen Porch. And then over this way, we have the village of Ezra. Let's do a quick exploration. Actually a great time to be famished, because I really want to show you the recipe that they use in this village is really, really incredible. Okay. So we're going to start by going to this clay oven. We're going to eat here. It's called Goat in Sweetleaf. It gives us psychometry. Because of our ego, we actually have quite a high level psychometry, level 7. Psychometry is a skill I would never normally willingly pick. What it allows us to do, though, is go through anything that's man-made, like these lead slugs, press I, and we learn how to craft it. Absolutely free, without needing the recipe. So we're going to go through. I don't think you can learn how to make... Yeah. We're going to learn how to make chem cells, for example. Solar cells. We're going to learn how to craft EMP Grenade Mark III. That's probably the most important thing here. Those are going to be really useful later on in the game. Freeze Grenade Mark III, why not? Defoliant is always a good one to have. It's only a level 1. But why not? Fungicide level 2, not really interested. Thermal Stasis. High Explosive is another good grenade. And let's see what else. Chrome Revolver, Steady Carbine, don't really care about that. Need to drop that Way Droid, don't let me forget. We're probably not going to be able to make any injectors, but we'll learn how to make Blaze anyway. There's no way I think we can learn the Sphere of Negative Weight. Yeah, it's too complex. But there we go. We learned all those recipes for free. So now if we go in here, you can see we can craft a bunch of this stuff. As long as we have the bits for it. We can actually craft a Blaze Injector. I'm going to do that right now. So, next up, take a look at the mayor here, who's a tree, disliked by hermits. Probably won't trade with them. And the Warden, who is a robot, you need oil to do the water ritual with them. We'll do it. And then most importantly, we have... Wait a minute. Okay, you are there, thank God. I thought 6 Shrew was missing. Okay, so we got Ela here, who will sell us a whole bunch of tinkering recipes. I'm not going to do the water ritual with her. I think these are mostly like garbage, but we will grab the Ezra recoiler. It's very important. These might be I think cybernetics. That one is 90 drams to ID. Good heavens. Yeah, these are all cybernetics, so it's like whatever, but we'll buy the Ezra recoiler because we will want to come back here. Let's get rid of that. And what should we... 71 we need to make. Just chuck a couple of low chem cells, or one low chem cell over there. The main reason we came here though is because of 6 Shrew here. We're going to drop a chest that we picked up right here. It's going to be the place that we come to now to sell stuff. 6 Shrew is a pretty decent trader. You can see they have flawless Crysteel gear already. Whole bunch of herbaries. Crysteel weapons. Some people say Crysteel, which is probably the way it should be pronounced, but I always say Crysteel, and I'm too far gone to try and change how I pronounce it, so don't at me. And this is now our target for cloning. We would like to clone them until we get towards the freehold later on. This is our best trader. So for the meantime, before we end here, we're going to chuck a bunch of stuff in here that we don't need on us. Like this. And I think starting next episode, we're going to quickly head back to the still, trade some books in, some rep in. And then we're going to start looking for more armor, more interesting recipes to use. And then go from there. Let's put all of that away. Definitely need to clean up my inventory a little bit. I'll do that off screen though, probably. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe for more Caves of Qud content. And we will be back next time. Take it easy.